Your business is rocking, you're ready to go with this new offer, you are so excited, but you know you need some legal help, whether it's a contract or a trademark or copyright, protect your content somehow, but you're kind of paralyzed, you don't know where to start. By the end of this video, you're going to have a better understanding of how to answer the question, okay, where do I start? What do I prioritize? What does the progression look like here? Stick around to the end of this video and you'll have a good grasp on the answer to that question. I'm Maria Spira-Alice, lawyer for content creators and online brands, and this is the Spira IP Show. Okay, so if you can remember IPP, it's kind of easy to remember because you know what IP is, right? IP is that intangible, protectable branding or creative content that you always hear me talking about. And the first part of the IPP method is identify. We want to identify everything that's going on in your business. So any creative content, get it on the page. Any brands that you offer, it might just be your one main brand. You might not have, jazzy names for your course or your membership or your podcast yet. It's just all under one brand name. So it might just be one brand name. You might also have some relationships going on, whether it's a relationship between you and your clients, a relationship between you and a brand or other brands, a relationship between you and your course members, or a relationship between you and a web developer because you're having a website built. So get all the pieces of content that you're creating, your brands, and your relationships all on the page. So that's the identify step. You're identifying all of the things that need protecting. The first P is prioritize. So what's the most important thing? If your brand name, you would just die if someone else got a hold of it, or you would just die if you weren't able to use it, then maybe protecting that trademark is priority number one. But if you're taking on clients and you're worried you might be vulnerable to something somewhere in your client relationship, and that's what's kind of eating away, somewhere in the back of your mind, then maybe a client contract is the first thing on your priority list. So again, going through those things and saying, what's my biggest priority? If you're creating content, then protecting that content might be a priority, but also making sure that the right contracts are in place for whomever you're creating that content for is a priority. So again, working through each of those things and doing a gut check, saying, would I be just flat on the floor so upset if something went wrong with this or this or this? And then the last P is protect. Obviously, we want to protect what's protectable, right? And do what we need to do to protect those things in that priority order that you did in step number 2. So protect for the trademark, we run the trademark search, we get it registered with the trademark office. If it's a client contract, you get those contracts in place. We might set up a copyright registration lesson so that as you're creating content and putting it out there, you can just register it yourself with the copyright office. So identify, prioritize, protect are the 3 steps when you're thinking, okay, where do I start in terms of the legal stuff when it comes to my business? So I hope that helps you to understand. And next time you sit down and you're thinking about going and protecting the juicy, intangible parts of your business, where do I start? Think IPP, the identify, prioritize, protect method. So I hope that helps, and I will see you next time. Head to spira-ip.com/quiz to take my quiz that'll help you identify where you might be vulnerable or exposed in your business. And bonus, the quiz is going to tell you how to fix it. Again, that's spira-ip.com/quiz.